Hey there, viewers! Do you often wake up with an IBS flare-up? Several people struggling with irritable bowel syndrome find it difficult to manage their symptoms in the morning. You could feel constipated, have diarrhea, or get painful cramps. But why does this happen specifically in the morning? In today's video, we're going to talk about the reasons behind IBS in the morning. Is your cardiac rhythm responsible? Could it be stress? What are the other serious symptoms of IBS? We're talking about all this and more. Why are IBS symptoms worse in the morning? Whatever symptoms you're suffering from, you'll see that more often than not, IBS is worse in the mornings. The way the large intestine works plays a big role. There are a few reasons why the mornings are more painful for those with IBS. Number 1, circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm refers to the internal clock in your body. The circadian rhythm is what decides your sleeping pattern. Additionally, it also regulates the movement of your large intestine. Research has shown that your colon's movement is greatly reduced while you're asleep, which of course means its activity increases when you get up. Because of this movement, it could trigger IBS symptoms in your body. Same research also suggests that if your circadian rhythm is impaired, it could lead to IBS. Your circadian rhythm could be disrupted for any number of reasons, including jet lag, shift work, and irregular sleeping patterns. Do you get 8 hours of sleep a day? What time do you usually go to sleep? Share your preferences with the Bestie community in the comments below. Number 2, overactive gastrocolic reflex. Sounds complicated, right? A gastrocolic reflex is what your large intestine does in response to your food. This is a normal reflex and automatically occurs so that there's greater movement in your intestine. Naturally, it's most active when you finish a meal. If you're suffering from IBS, it's very likely that there will be an overreaction from the gastrocolic reflex after eating. The reason this happens is because IBS increases the sensitivity of your organs. Because of this overreaction, you tend to have conditions like diarrhea and cramping. More importantly, the gastrocolic reflex is the most active in the morning. This helps explain your IBS flare-up. Number 3, stress. Stress and IBS go hand in hand. The reason behind this is the neutral connection your gut has with your brain. This is also known as the gut-brain axis. It's common knowledge that the central nervous system controls your brain. In a similar fashion, the enteric nervous system takes care of the gut. It's also active when your intestine starts moving. Research has shown that if you're under stress, the connection between your gut and your brain gets disturbed. When this happens, your gut may not function at its optimal level. As a result, your IBS symptoms get worse. But why does this happen in the mornings? Well, when you're under stress, you may not sleep well. This makes you feel anxious after you wake up. This causes the IBS symptoms to flare up. Looking for answers on all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button and join our millions of followers. Stay up to date on all our great Bestie content. But hang on, what exactly is IBS? Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, is a disorder in the intestines that results in stomach pain, diarrhea, and constipation. It's a chronic condition that needs to be managed for the long term. There are no specific lab tests that doctors can conduct to confirm you have IBS. They instead depend on physical exams and a list of symptoms and factors. IBS is generally non-life-threatening, but it does impact your overall health. Since there's no cure available, the only way to find relief from IBS symptoms is to monitor the food that you eat. It helps you manage symptoms and prevent triggers. You can keep track of your meals in one specific period and see which of them are causing a flare-up in the symptoms. IBS is generally triggered by foods that contain lactose or gluten. Keep in mind that everybody's body reacts differently. Once you have that sorted, you can avoid these foods and try to minimize the impact of IBS on your life. For some people with IBS, it may not be a simple case of figuring out which foods are causing the problem. If that's the case, the next best thing you can do is avoid foods that give you gas. They can lead to painful bloating. These foods include cruciferous veggies, onions, celery, and carrots. You can also try to avoid wheat, alcohol, and caffeine. See if it reduces your flare-ups. You should also cut foods that are high in fructose. Making these restrictions to your diet will be difficult, but it will ultimately help you lead a normal life. Before we move ahead, here's another video you might like. Your organs need to be functioning properly in order for you to be healthy. Watch and learn more about the 7 signs of pancreatic cancer you should never ignore. Now back to our discussion on IBS. IBS symptoms. Loose stools. One of the symptoms of IBS is loose stool. These are stool that don't form together. Usually they're small in size and expel quickly. The stool may also contain mucus. Gross, right? Well, hang on to your seats. Typically, you'll find that loose stools happen in the morning while you're awake. Stool that wakes you up are not normal for IBS. They're also really scary. I know if I woke up going to the bathroom, I probably wouldn't be falling back to sleep that night. If this happens to you, you're gonna want to see a doctor. Diarrhea. Diarrhea is similar to loose stool, except it's more watery. This type of bowel movement occurs more frequently throughout your day. You feel the sudden urge to run to the toilet and go. It's never a pleasant feeling. Constipation. Now let's explore the opposite end of the spectrum. Constipation occurs when you're unable to pass stool at all or find it difficult to do so. When you finally do end up going to the bathroom, you'll find that it's hard and dry. If you have constipation, a bowel movement won't make your stomach feel any better. You'll still feel full, which can end up causing pain. IBS can cause both diarrhea and constipation, making it extra difficult for your intestines. You never know which curveball you're going to face. Bloating. Another symptom of IBS is bloating. When your body feels like it's swollen, you might be bloated. The reason you get bloated is because of excess gas produced in the digestive system. It tends to make your stomach look bigger. You can get very uncomfortable when you feel bloated. The condition only gets worse as the day goes on. Stomach pain. Whether it comes and goes or is continuous, stomach pain will ruin your day. It's hard to get anything done when your stomach is taking you for a ride. If you're feeling stomach pain along with other IBS symptoms, your stool may be part of the problem. Sometimes the pain can go away with the help of a good bowel movement. Cramping. IBS can also bring on some annoying cramps. You'll usually feel these cramps below your belly button. Typically, you'll see the cramping get worse after you've finished your meal. The only real solution is to go to the bathroom, as the cramping generally goes away after that. Nausea. Have you ever felt woozy, like you're gonna vomit? Well, you better run to the toilet because this is also another common symptom of IBS. Your bathroom habits say a lot about your health. It all depends on how your stomach and digestive system are working. There are so many interesting facts about how your digestive system works. Have I sparked your interest? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more videos, shall we? Check out 11 ways to clean your gut bacteria. You can also try 14 effective ways to maintain a healthy colon. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn more about how your digestive system works. Did you know about IBS before watching this video? Do your IBS symptoms get worse in the morning? Let us know in the comments below.